It's almost time for my appointment with the headmaster. Better get ready to go out. I put all the essential items into my favorite bag, my old notebook and flashlight, along with all the things I found at the school yesterday. The key item needed to erase a spirit's grudge usually lies in a haunted place. Attempting to prepare for every possibility is a fool's errand. This should be good enough. Oh, I remember this place. I finish getting ready and head to the garage. Then I get into my favorite minivan. I wonder how many people will make an appearance. Konoehara Academy. The school is built in a place called Konoehara, an area situated on top of a hill on the outskirts of H City. Built in the early Showa period, this school is considered a tangible cultural property of H City. Although it's been renovated several times, it still looks pretty much the same inside and out. Konoehara Academy is about 20 minutes from Kujo Mansion. Mr. Konoe told me there were no vacant spots in the school's parking lot, so my only option is to park my car in a parking area near the school and walk. School's already letting out by the time I arrive. Students are heading for the exits. They're all looking pretty gloomy though. Is it because of the departed case? I walk down the same route as yesterday and once again arrive at the special building. I check the clock hanging in the entrance. There's still some time left before the appointment. I head to the infirmary. Diamond, the guy who introduced me to Mr. Konoe, might be in there. So he's one of the dudes, I don't remember him. Once I arrive though, Diamond's not there. Not just that, I can't even find the school nurse. If memory serves, Diamond once told me that it wasn't mandatory for a school to have appointed a nurse. I realize that this isn't really my domain, but in light of recent events, I'm starting to think that policy may be a huge mistake. It's almost time. Let's go to the faculty room. Where's Diamond then? Anyone here? Okay. Can I go here? There's no one here. Let's go somewhere else, okay. I want to look everywhere, but before going to the faculty room. There's no one here. Let's go somewhere else, okay. Okay, fine. I feel like you have permission, though. Mr. Konoe immediately spots me when I enter the faculty room. He claps his hands together and approaches me. Ah, you've come, Yashiki. Does that mean you're continuing with the investigation? Yeah. You're such a lifesaver, thank you. Shall we talk about the case now? Where should we start? I haven't heard anyone making any rumblings about Izumi yet. A missing persons report will probably be issued shortly, though I doubt they'll treat it as a criminal case, especially given that his corpse disappeared after he died. Aside from us, the only one else who knows is Dorio from the student council. Kinukawa as well, apparently, Dorio told her. If I remember correctly, Kinukawa is the white-haired girl. She said she's a good friend of Dorio's. Please be discreet about this. Consider that an order from your client. The new notice was found on top of the piano in the music room this morning. Take a look. It matches the notice I saw last night. It must truly be the departed's notice. Dear model, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Yeah, the your beloved is very interesting. The previous victim was the pianist. Well, how do you say that word? I'm confusing myself. In other words, Izumi, the piano player. This time the target's been dubbed Model. Who could it be? Do you have an idea who this model is? I'm afraid not. Apologies, I'm still new here. I tried asking the teachers as well, but to no avail. So I'll leave the investigation to you. From today onward, I'd like you to start a full-fledged investigation at our school. I want to put an end to this case. Try speaking to the teachers and students. I'm an outsider, though. Is that really okay? I know that. That's why I asked my friend at the Board of Education to issue this for me. He then holds out a piece of paper. Certificate of Employment, Special Contract Teacher. Whoa. My name is written on the bottom part of the paper. Is this some kind of joke? I've taken the liberty of making you a teacher at our school. You'll be able to freely roam the campus this way. In my opinion, this is the most expeditious way to end this case. Is that agreeable to you, Mr. Yashiki? Yashiki-sensei. Seems I don't have a choice. Thank you for your understanding. This sudden development has put me at a loss for words. I'd expected that things would get bizarre, but to become a teacher... I guess that's all I can say about the case. I tried telling my friend on the police force about it, but they didn't believe me. In fact, he just became worried that I'd hit my head somewhere. You're the only one I can rely on to put an end to this. Anyway, why don't you get started now? Feel free to explore other places beside the old building. I don't think there are many students remaining, though. It's almost time for the last call to leave the school grounds, and we've advised them not to stay behind. In light of recent incidents, he must be referring to the first notice. A mysterious notice appeared, a student went missing, even the cops got involved. The school needs to look like it's doing something in response to the situation. Oh right, almost forgot. Please feel free to make use of the infirmary as much as you need. The school nurse has been out with the cold. Diamond has been managing in her absence. You two are good friends, so I imagine there shouldn't be any problems. Yeah, but he's not there. Before starting my investigation, I should return to the infirmary and see if Diamond's returned. Oh, you're back. A cheerful voice greets me when I come in. The fuck are you? Is this from the last game? I can't remember. Hello, Mr. Yashiki. Mr. Diamond is running an errand, but he'll be here later. Wait a second. Why are you here, Ai? Help you out, of course. I guess she was a mark bearer, I just don't remember. I heard about the departed from Mr. Diamond. Can you tell me more about the case? Can you tell me more about the case? Sure. This is Ai Kashiwagi, one of the mark bearers who hunted down spirits with me in the past. She's a member of the idol group. Oh, that's vaguely familiar. Is it... There's a guy who's like an otaku type. Was he to do with that? To do with that one? I can't remember. She's a member of the idol group Love and Hero, who are mainly active in H-City. What happened to your idol duties? Just so you know, I'm not slacking off, okay? Today is my day off. Last week was rough though. We were busy recording our new song. And if you're curious about it, I'd say it's... Ooh, this isn't Yashiki saying this. This is her saying this, right? So it's just like a mistake. And if you're curious about it, I'd say it's sultry, maybe? I guess it's kind of cheerful and passionate. One thing for sure, it's a banger. In all of Love and Hero's songs, they passionately sing about love and justice. Their songs are simple, but they have powerful messages. They seem to be well liked by some youngsters. Ai is a passionate young girl who unreservedly lives the lyrics of their songs. Valkii is a local idol group in H-City. That's why some of our fans go to this school. Not a lot, though. Not a lot? I guess you're not that famous, then. We're still pretty much an up-and-coming act, but someday we'll be touring the nation, just you wait. Anyway, one of our fans told me about the departed rumors. It got me kind of worried since they seemed to be genuinely scared about it. After that, Mr. Diamond told me about your investigation. Ah, so that's why she decided to come here like my personal guardian angel. That's how Ai's always been. Act first, deal with the consequences later. It's dangerous, though. There are victims in this case already. I know that. Besides, you know all the risks and you're still investigating, aren't you? I can't just let my friend do it alone. Friend, huh? A genuine compliment for me from an active idol. What an endearing moment. A little bit too dazzling for me, though. I'm not taking one step out of here, no matter what you say to me. You're not a student here, right? Where did you get that uniform? I borrowed it from a friend. She graduated from Konohara Academy. While investigating the case, no one will get suspicious if I'm wearing a uniform. Besides, isn't this uniform adorable? I wanted to wear it. Look, doesn't it suit me? I guess so. You look exactly like a student. You don't stand out at all. Aw, that wasn't what I wanted to hear. Well, I don't know how old you are. After listening to her story, I gave her a detailed recap of the situation. She's experienced the terror of facing spirits, she knows the risks, and yet she still wants to go after them. There's no stopping her. Okay, so we have another partner. I understand the situation. So, what's up next for your investigation? Let's see. Our subjects are the departed and Hanako of the toilet. For now, let's focus on Hanako. Now that the new notice has appeared, our main priority is to prevent any more casualties. Yep, let's protect the living. First things first, we need to investigate rumors regarding Hanako. If we get a lot of information, we may find a way to placate Hanako's grudge. Spirits disappear once their grudge is resolved, so it's the same thing. I'm really curious about this model Hanako is targeting. I wonder who it is. We need to find that out. Looks like the spirits in this school don't attack indiscriminately. There must be some reason for that. True, we may be able to uncover the spirit's motive if we discover what the reason is. Let's ask around and see what information we can gather about Hanako and the model. Okay. Okay. Menu. Character file. Not you. Cheerful, passionate girl with a strong sense of justice. She's part of the idol group Love and Hero. She's been friends with the protagonist since he saved her life during a bizarre case. Despite her frame, she's quite strong and can explore tight spaces with her slender arms. Note, this entry is incomplete. A free-spirited Konoehara, second year with white hair. She's a friend of Himiko's and is student council vice president. She loves insects and has insect-shaped accessories. She's very smart and has a strong supernatural sense. Ooh. Wait, there was more in the spirit file, right? Maybe? No. Okay. Alright, so we go to the student council room. A familiar-looking girl is in the student council room. Oh, you're Mr. Yashiki, correct? Right? You're not from this school. What are you still doing here? I'm continuing the investigation of Hanako of the toilet, and it's even more important now considering the events of last night. I want to ask you some questions. My apologies. I don't want to remember what happened last night. That's not surprising. She went through such a horrific experience and lost one of her friends. Still, there's too much at stake to just drop the subject like that. She looks tense. She seems to be wary of me. What should I do? Tell her I'm a teacher. I tell her I've become a teacher in order to continue the investigation. Oh, so you're not an outsider anymore. Sorry, Mr. Yashiki. I'll help you out however I can. Oh my god, that was that easy. Looks like Dorio is finally willing to talk. So, what do you want to ask me? There's something I want to confirm. That's him. There's something I want to confirm. Why were you in the old building last night? I know the headmaster told me to go home, but I was so worried about Izumi I couldn't help it. I tried looking around the new building's second floor, but then I heard a boy scream from the old building. Must have been Izumi yelping when Hanako cut off his hand. So I went to the old building. Once I got there, the hallway was covered with blood. And then the hoses. I screamed, and then I passed out. I guess that explains how she wound up suspended in the air when the headmaster and I found her. Sorry for making you relive that memory. It's alright. Looks like I gave you bad information about Hanako of the toilet. I'm really sorry about that. Last night, Dorio informed me that Hanako was the spirit of a little girl in a red skirt, but it seems that the spirit we're dealing with is a different Hanako. So, about this Hanako girl. There used to be a student named Hanako Akai in the brass band club. Yes, I actually looked into it a bit on my own because I was curious. People have been saying Hanako of the toilet is that Hanako from second year. Because, she committed suicide. Do you have any other information about Hanako of the toilet? No, sorry. Horror stories are really scary to me, so this is all I know. Try asking Michiho, she's into this stuff. You mean the girl who came to the infirmary last night? Yes, Michiho Kunikawa, the student council vice president. I think she's in the music room now. She went there earlier. You should ask her about Akai too. Okay, thanks. Akai was a quiet girl. She might have been depressed over something. It's meaningless now, but if only I'd noticed earlier, I might have done something to help her out. Bye. I leave the student council room after hearing what Dorio has to say. Is there anyone in the library? Okay. Just go to the building. Oh, my keys are a little bit pink because of this. Oh, hello. I think that kid's class is here. I've told you to wait in front of the classroom once club activities are over. Geez, I just want to go home as soon as possible. I don't want to stay here with all the incidents these days. Anyone in here? No. Damn, she's mentally stronger than we are. Oh, hello. Are you okay? Who the heck are ya? You a teacher or something? Don't talk to me. Okay. No one in here. If I remember correctly, the first notice was posted on this bulletin board, but it disappeared by the time the police started investigating. Someone must have taken the notice. The male student is mumbling. I like the ambient noise of like someone opening a door and then walking. She's in the music room apparently. Oh, is this her? This is her. A white-haired student is standing there. She's the girl I saw at the infirmary yesterday. If I remember correctly, she's Michiho Kunikawa. Oh, you're the old man from yesterday. Are you here to investigate the departed? Or Hanako of the toilet? Dorio told me you're pretty into these sorts of things. I am, yeah. The headmaster asked you to pursue the departed's case, didn't he? That makes you my rival. Rival? You see, I follow all the rumors spreading around this school. I did some investigating on my own about the departed and Hanako. You could say I'm a walking encyclopedia on these topics now. Like scary rumors or the suicide 3 months ago. I want to hear more about that. Mind helping me out with my investigation? Didn't I just tell you that you're my rival? Please, I don't want anyone else to get hurt. Oh well, whatever. Because you saved him his life last night, I'll make an exception this time, alright? But I won't give you anything next time. Gathering info is no easy task, you know? So, what do you want to ask? I assume Dorio's already told you how terrifying Hanako of the toilet is, so why are you still investigating this case? You want to avenge Izumi or something? Not at all. I hated that guy, you know? I feel bad that he's dead though. But I only looked for him because Hime asked me to. Makes me wonder if why you'd take such a risk then. None of your business. Leave me alone. Hanako of the toilet is a spirit that appears in the girls' restroom in the old building. Except for Hime, everyone basically knows the rumor surrounding Hanako. There's a rumor going around Konoehara Academy. Started chapter 2. Hanako of the toilet. There's been a lot of stuff scribbled on the wall in the restroom lately. You don't know. It's a ritual to summon spirits. People have been saying a spirit will appear if you write on the wall in the restroom. Some students then tried that for fun. They don't believe in spirits or anything, they just did it for the thrills. That includes her, too. She wanted to scribble some stuff on the empty restroom in the old building. She wrote some things on the wall using a marker, except she didn't believe in ghosts. She did all that while thinking, there's no way a spirit exists. But then she heard the sound of the toilet being flushed in the empty stall next to her. There shouldn't be anyone else here. How could that be? She had a bad feeling and she decided to run. But she was more curious about that stall. So she opened the door and looked inside. There, she found a girl in a red skirt hanging from the ceiling with a hose around her neck. What does she want back? She screamed and ran away. But you know what happened after that? Even after she left school and got home, that voice was still ringing in her ears. And in the end, the next day the departed's notice arrived and she disappeared. Everyone's saying she died and her corpse was never found, and that she was killed by Hanako. Makes sense. That's the rumor about Hanako of the toilet. Pretty scary, isn't it? I see. I repeat the rumor in my head. Give it back, huh? What in the world is Hanako searching for? Maybe tied to her grudge. 3 months ago, Akai committed suicide in the girls' restroom in the old building. She hanged herself with a rubber hose. The female restroom in the old building, suicide with a rubber hose. That lines up with Hanako of the toilet. I guess Hanako Akai really is that spirit. Akai used to be a member of the brass band club. Maybe the club's members know something? Where are they? I don't see them here. I heard they've been rehearsing late into the night since they've got a concert coming up soon. I think club activities are done for the day, but some of them might still be hanging around. Why don't you try looking for them? Guess that's everything. Some instrument cases are placed on the shelf. When I take a few steps closer, I smell something moldy. Alright. Why don't you do something about it then? A glass door cabinet. Inside are a bunch of music books. Next to the books is a key box. It must be used to hold keys for instrument cases.
Yoshi.
On the shelf are music textbooks and sheet music. Are these specialized books? I can't tell what they are just by looking at the titles. I guess that's everything. Hey, what'd you have to say? I want to know more about Hanako Akai. Wasn't she in the brass band club? You should try asking her fellow club members. Are there any brass band club members who are still at school? Didn't see any. Can I go upstairs? I can. Okay. Huh? The class should be here. I literally rushed over here. Where are they going? Are they in the restroom? Nah, I don't think they're in the restroom. Not with all the Hanako rumors. Ugh, whenever I think about Hanako, I get goosebumps all over. I really hate spirits. I want to go home now. Anyone in here? The windows are covered by curtains. Is that to block out the sun? It seems a bit weird though. That said, the curtains aren't giving off eerie vibes or anything. It's not something to be concerned about. If you say so. We tried to call her, only to get ignored. Anybody? Chairs sit atop the nicely lined up desks. In this class, is this classroom not used? I don't see anything here. I find a door leading to the emergency exit. I shouldn't use that door unless there's an actual emergency. Okay. This is a long corridor for someone who can't run. Can we go in here? Aye, can you inspect this area? Sure, why not? Okay. I've checked the place. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual. I'll go inspect the place. Wait here. Okay. I didn't find anything particular. Okay. Oh, he looks really angry. We have to finish patrolling the vicinity before school is over. Ever since all the commotion about the departed started, I feel a chill after school. I just feel like someone's watching me. Well, being on the disciplinary committee isn't easy. Locked. Nothing? Yeah. Okay. You a member of the brass band club? Everyone in this school is mentally unstable. They're all terrified of the departed. Still, the sunny spot in this classroom, the one near the window, is special, because you can indulge yourself and lounge around reading until school is over. Hee you don't need to worry about me anymore. Right, weirdo. Windows are covered by curtains. Okay, that's really helpful. Oh, two people. I don't mind showing up for club activity after so long, but the vibes have been so bad lately. I know, right? I doubt we've got any chance of winning this year's competition. All because of that incident. You mean the thing with Akai? Are you brass band club members? Huh? Oh yeah, I was only there until this summer though. I already quit. I'm a new teacher. The headmaster asked me to look into Hanako Akai. Can you tell me more about her? Are they still investigating that case? Man, enough already. Have you already been questioned? Well, yeah, last summer. She killed herself because of the bullying, didn't she? Is that so? There's no reason to deny it. I heard rumors of her getting bullied all the time. The various bits of graffiti I saw in the restroom last night were all insults aimed at her. My guess was right. She was being bullied. Okay, thanks for the info, guys. Anyone else? This is another unused room. Emergency exit. Nope, I'll see you in the next one.